Welcome to Inside Section 8, your personal guide through the HACLA's Section 8 Housing Choice Voucher Program. Section 8. So, what is it? Section 8 is a federally funded housing assistance program, one of several such programs here at HACLA. Also known as the Housing Choice Voucher Program, Section 8 helps very low-income families and certain individuals like the elderly or persons with disabilities afford decent, safe, and sanitary housing on the private market. HACLA receives funds from the federal government and then administers housing vouchers to locals here in Los Angeles. Voucher recipients are free to choose any housing unit that suits them or their family, as long as it meets the program requirements. Single-family homes, townhouses, and apartments are all potential options within the flexibility of the voucher program. Those eligible for vouchers from HACLA are very low-income families, the elderly, and persons with disabilities. To be considered very low-income, families must be making 50% or less of the current LA median income. Participants can select any qualifying housing unit that is available on the private market. In order to qualify, housing units must meet HACLA's standards for health and safety. The contract rent for a unit cannot be any higher than comparable housing in the area, and the landlord must agree to participate in the program. Vouchers can also be applied to a tenant's current residence if the unit qualifies under the same criteria. Following HACLA approval, the landlord and tenant sign a lease together for at least 1 year. The landlord signs a separate housing assistance payment contract with HACLA. The program participant signs a tenant obligations form with HACLA. How much money a participating family receives is dictated by the Voucher Payment Standard, or VPS. HACLA first determines the unit size or number of bedrooms a family is eligible for based on how many people will be living there. This information is printed directly on the voucher. The VPS lays out the standard payment amounts for each unit size. These numbers are based on local fair market rent data and updated at least once a year. The maximum housing subsidy is paid directly to the landlord, and program participants are responsible for the difference. Eligible families can also get help covering the cost of utilities. Hopefully this video helped you better understand the basics of Section 8 and how HACLA plays a part. To learn more about housing choice vouchers, program eligibility, and even more help from HACLA, browse our website, hacla.org.